Hey everyone, it's Dale Moreau, founder of DaleMoreau.net and also founder of Dale Moreau Coaching. You know, most prospects don't have a retirement plan. In fact, most of us don't have a retirement plan. Now, we wish and hope that the money for retirement will be there when that day arrives, but statistics show most of us and most prospects will not be ready for retirement. In fact, 67% of Americans say they will outlive their retirement savings. 34% of Americans have zero savings for retirement. 69% of Americans are out of full-time workforce by age 66. And 21% of Americans leave the workforce early with little or no retirement. Time is not on most prospects' sides, and neither is money. So, how can we approach the prospect in network marketing that makes them face the reality that they might not have enough money upon retirement with their jobs? Well, this is the retirement plan that I'm about to offer you that works. First, we have to build some rapport. And the way that we build rapport is state a fact or two that the prospect can agree with. Why do we do that? Because if you find people that agree with you, you're more apt to believe them. You're more apt to trust them. So here's some things that you might be able to throw out to people. You know, bills take up most of our paychecks and make saving money for retirement difficult. Or you can say something like this: our jobs don't pay much and make it difficult to put money away for retirement. Or sure, we can retire when we're 65, but we will retire on 40% of what we cannot live on now. Everybody knows if you work hard, then only your boss will get a big house and pension for his retirement. Everybody knows it's impossible to save money for retirement when you are raising a family. There's an old saying that working a job will keep us broke. And second, we introduce our retirement plan with an icebreaker. You know, I show people how to retire in 5 years at full pay. Well, you know how we don't have enough money for retirement? Well, I just found out how to retire in 5 years at full pay. Want to know more? Or how can we retire early without getting a raise? How can we have more spendable income at retirement by simply changing how we pay our bills? Would it be okay if you could retire your husband from work? Would it be okay if you could save for the future with one little change? And third, rather than use jargon, do you have a plan B? Here's a simple questionnaire that we can put before our prospects. Number one, when would you like to retire? And have them answer 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years. And if they say, well, if they pick, let's say 5 years, and we say, great, what's your plan to achieve this goal? And then we offer them a solution, you know, and then they'll be able to answer us with something. And then we ask, how much money do you need monthly to retire comfortably? $1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, or more. And then you say, great. Once they answer, what's your plan to receive this monthly income? It'll be nothing. They usually don't have an answer. And then we ask, how much money do you need to invest at 6% return to receive your desired monthly income? And you take your answer for question two and multiply it by 200. So if they say it's $3,000 a month, you multiply that by 200, and that's $600,000. And then you say, great, what's your plan to accumulate $600,000? Well, most prospects have never crunched the numbers, and their answers will surprise them. So if a prospect says they need $5,000 a month to retire, we take $5,000 and multiply it by 200 to get the amount of money that they would need to retire on. That is $1 million. Or if the prospect needs $7,500 a month to retire, we multiply 7,500 times 200. That's $1,500,000. And you can point out that if the prospect invested $200 a month at 6% per annum, that would be $12 per annum or $1 a month. If a prospect has a pension, he will leave his job upon retirement with a 60% cut in pay. That means the prospect will live on 40% of what he cannot live on now. Most prospects have less than $1,000 in the bank at any one time in their lives. So after the prospect realizes how much of a pickle they are in, we can ask this question: would you like to do something about it? And if the prospect says yes, give them a 2-minute story. Hey, I've got a good story. Takes about 2 minutes. Might not work for you, might make you a lot of money, might not. Want to hear it? And the prospect says yes. And then you say, would it be okay if you retired 5 years at full pay and never had to go to work again? Of course, the prospect says. And you say, well, so how much money would you need a month just to cover the basic bills so that you would never have to show up at work again? The prospect says $6,000 a month. And then you say, well, you know how most people drink coffees, teas, shakes, energy drinks every day? Yes, well, there's this great company called, whatever the name of your company is, that makes cool versions of healthy coffees, teas, shakes, and an all-natural super organic energy drink that people love. Now, if you never wanted to go to work again, all you would have to do is, between you and everybody you know and everybody they talk to, forever and ever and ever, eventually accumulate 150 people drinking our healthy products every day on a regular basis. And then you would earn an extra $6,000 a month. Now, you don't know how to get 150 people to drink our products every day, but you can learn. You learn how to drive a car, you learn how to use your smartphone, and you can certainly learn a system to get 125 people to drink our healthy products every day. So what's going to be easier for you? To continue working with a job that you have no passion for, or to learn a system for getting 150 people to drink our healthy products every day and have a career with retiring in 5 years at full pay instead? A retirement plan that is more realistic for a prospect is a retirement plan with network marketing. Now, if you need help with the retirement plan, contact me at dale@dalemoreau.net. That's DALEMOREAU.net with the subject line Help with Retirement. And I answer all emails personally and within 24 hours upon receiving them. And I hope to see you all on the better side of success.